All right, we have cleared out this side of the bonus room because that's where we are going to start laying the hardwood floors. I'm working on this side first after I come into the room here because I'm using the right side as my staging area. So when I pull all of these hardwood floor boxes out, I can just simply move them right over here, unpack them, ship the old cardboard out to the hallway, and then continue going this way to the left. That's the plan right now. And as you can see, we are on the floors, so another big milestone. We are going to lay out that felt paper here in a few minutes, get that down, and then we are going to continue on coming this way with the flooring from the hallway out into the bonus room. All right, I've got the first 2 rows of felt paper down. It went in nice and straight, as you can see all the way back to the window here, and just patched a few pieces by the door. I've also patched outside in the hallway so we can continue on with the hardwood flooring into the bonus room. That's where we are going to start. I'm going to line up some pieces where the last piece is going into the bonus room is, make sure those are straight, and then we'll work our way back on the stairways there. You can see it looks like a stairs, and fill all the rest of the hallway in, and then we'll come into the bonus room. So I had to go to the big box store and pick up a 2x4, which I've already cut down right there, and then I've cut these smaller pieces off with what was left over from the 2x4 and some stock. Those are 38 inches. These are 6 inches a piece. We're gonna make like a letter I out of those, and the total distance on that will be 41 inches. And I will explain why we are doing that here in a second. All right, I finished creating those little I-beam template things that you see there out of the wood. And all they are going to be used for is a guide to measure and keep straight the wood flooring that is going all the way over to the window. I mentioned earlier they're 41 inches. So all I'm going to do is lay them against the wall and keep them up against the board. That way when I nail in, they won't move. They'll be held in place by my little template there. I took the measurement off that first board there, that long one, which is 41 inches from the wall. We're using this wall as the guide for the rest of the room because that wall is pretty straight. And we'll just hammer in. We'll get these 2 rows in, and that'll be the baseline for the entire room to nail against, since those will be secure in place. So we're going to do that over the next couple of hours, get that done, and then we'll show you what that looks like here shortly. All right, we've got the 2 rows that are going to be used to nail into all the way from the doorway to the end wall here. And it went in pretty well, no major issues at all. And now I'm just starting to lay out the hardwood floors, starting on each row and stepping it back. And we're just making sure that we're not too close to any of the seams, and we're laying it out just fine. So at this point, we are going to start going through some of these boxes over here pretty quick and continue moving towards that wall. We will give you another update here shortly. Until next time. We've completed a fair amount of the hardwood flooring. It looks like there's 6 rows here, and it's just going in very smooth and not running into any issues at all. And everything's just lining up really nice, so I am not going to complain about that. Anyways, you can see it's a long run from where I'm standing. I'm only in the middle of the bonus room right now, but it's a lot of hardwood going down, and it's going to look really nice when it's completed. So we are going to stop here for the night, dark out, as you can see, and continue on later tomorrow. And we'll see how much more we can get done. So updates incoming. Until then. All right, we are on a different part of the project today. And if you remember way back, I had to create some little tongue and grooves that would go into that slot when we were working on the entranceway into daughter number one's bedroom. So we had to reverse that so I can start putting the hardwood floors on this side and have a place to nail it to. Well, I have to do that in the bonus room also, because the way that the hardwood floors came into the room right in the middle, I had to work on both sides with a tongue so I can nail the flooring cleats into. The one side has it, but the other side doesn't. And that is to the left when you walk into the bonus room. So what I'm doing now is I need about 25 feet worth of tongue that I'm going to insert into the groove on the hardwood floors up in the bonus room, and I'm creating that on my table saw. So what I've done is I've taken those 2x4 templates that I used to lay out the floor with, and I'm cutting about 1/4 of an inch off. I've already done that for several pieces, as you can see here. And then we are running it back through the table saw here at 7/16 of an inch. And that fits right in the groove here once we get that cut down. And I've also confirmed, and I will show you this in a second, set this up, I'm on one hand, that when I put this piece in, it makes it flush. Now I have a section to nail against. We're going to glue all those into place upstairs, and then we'll start hammering in the cleats. So I'm going to finish this up right now, and then we'll show you what that looks like when we get it back up into the bonus room. Until then. All right, I'm back up in the bonus room. I've got all my pieces for the slots to put in, the tongue and groove. And you can see I've already started here on the edge here. And all we are doing is I'm taking my little glue, running it across the edge here all the way down for the length of the piece that I'm putting in. And then what happens is this just squeezes in. Right. It's a little tight right there, but you get the point. We squeeze it in, and then I will take this and tap that into the slot, and then we'll have a perfect edge all the way down to the end to be able to start putting in the hardwood floors going that way. So we're going to continue on this, and we'll give you an update here shortly. All right, you can see that we have put the tongue and groove piece that I created into the end piece of the slots here. And I actually went through and put the flooring nails, cleats from the machine over there, all the way down this row. So it's now secure, and I can start putting in those hardwood floor pieces over there onto this side once I lay the felt down. So we are in a good spot here. And I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually close this one out, since we are running on a few videos here. And we will continue on the next series, and hopefully we'll have that half done over there where the felt lines up. It's still daylight out, so I've got definitely a few more hours of work to do tonight. But we are going to wrap this one up and call it a day. So we will give you an update here shortly on the next series. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, peace out.